We talk a lot about body recomp and the foods you need to be eating to lose fat and build muscle at the same exact time. But we never really talk about the foods you shouldn't be eating. So this video is going to be 7 foods you should not be eating if your goal is to lose fat, build muscle, and look like you CrossFit. Now, before we get going into this video, there are 2 things for you guys. Number 1, there's a quick tracking macros ebook below in the description. It's going to show you your protein goal, your fat, carb goal, how much you need to be eating to be able to lose fat and build muscle at the same time without ever tracking macros ever again. So if you want to look like you train and actually get a plan entirely for free and figure this out, you can click the link below and you can get the ebook entirely for free. The second is I created a body recomp masterclass if you're ready to quit tracking macros. It's going to go over everything you need to know, from carb timing, hormones, and an exact plan that you're going to need specific to your body type, specific to your goals, so that you can actually feel confident in your body and perform well. So if you want to look like you CrossFit, you can find that video here, and it's also linked in the description below. Now let's get into these 7 foods so that you guys can figure out what to eliminate from your diet, and you can watch some of my other videos to find the foods you should be including in your diet. Now, food number 1 is going to be peanut butter. Now, I know I got some peanut butter lovers out there, and personally, I love peanut butter, but the protein to calorie ratio in peanut butter is so bad. You are getting in some healthy fats, which is good, but the amount of calories in a tablespoon of peanut butter is around 150. Around 150 on a heaping tablespoon of peanut butter is not worth the 12 grams of protein that you're going to get from it. Instead, I'd incorporate lean meats like chicken, salmon, and ground beef, turkey, so that you can actually promote protein muscle synthesis adequately and best bang for your buck calorie-wise, getting in those protein quantities. Number 2 is going to be acai bowls. Now, don't get me wrong, I love an acai bowl every now and then, but these are loaded with calories that aren't necessarily giving you what you need to build more muscle. In fact, acai bowls are just really good marketing, but they're basically ice cream. And so eating an acai bowl that's 700 calories with maybe 15 to 20 grams of protein is not really going to be worth it for you to lose fat and build muscle at the same exact time. And so instead, I would incorporate those lean meats again, making sure that you're getting in adequate amounts of salmon, eggs, lean ground turkey, beef. These things are going to be staples. And for snacks, you may incorporate things like beef jerky, edamame, yogurt. These are going to be much better protein sources per calorie than an acai bowl that's marketed as healthy. Third is going to be granola. Even high protein granola disguised as a good protein source doesn't make any sense. It's one of the biggest nutrition marketing scams of all time. Now, incorporating a little granola here and there is not really a big deal, but using it as a staple snack, or maybe like, hey, granola for breakfast and it's the only thing that you're going to be eating, is going to leave you drifting far away from your protein goal throughout the day. As we know, protein is the most important macro if you're doing 4 to 5 WODs or Metcons every single week. And so granola is just filling up your belly with calories that is not going to transfer to you actually building more muscle over time, and it's just going to lengthen out your actual body recomp goals. Next is smoothies. Now, I love a good smoothie king, but here's the problem. They're loaded with calories, so much fruit and fructose, when you could just get it from simply eating one piece of fruit. It's not going to have the protein quantities that you need, and although it's marketed as something healthy because it has fruit in it, doesn't mean that it's going to help you build more muscle. The requirements of building muscle are much deeper and much more than that. We need protein. Smoothies are not going to be the best bang for your buck when it comes to actually getting in protein and hitting your protein goal, which should be around 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's my WOD protein formula, and to get that, you're not going to get there with smoothies. I know smoothies that are upwards of 1,000 calories, and it just doesn't make any sense. Instead of a smoothie, you could incorporate things like proats, which is protein added to your oatmeal, or add protein to the smoothie and don't get this really large smoothie that is loaded with calories. Instead, get a smaller smoothie and incorporate the protein in. I promise you, it might taste even better than just a smoothie itself if you get a flavored chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry protein. Now I'm gonna go over a couple of foods that I feel are lower calorie and are not gonna make sense for you to be able to eat enough. And that's a big problem. Some of us overeat with some of those other foods. Some of us undereat. The first one is gonna be rice cakes. Now, I love a good low-calorie snack, but rice cakes are basically styrofoam. They're not gonna be able to get you to actually build more muscle over time, and using that just as a snack with almost no protein is not gonna be conducive towards your goals. So instead of incorporating rice cakes, incorporate some of those snacks I mentioned earlier that are higher protein. Protein bars, edamame, beef jerky, and yogurt. Those are all great ways to be able to hit your protein goal more consistently throughout the day instead of fading and feeling like you need to eat 80 grams of protein for dinner. Next is gonna be salads. There are really high calorie salads at McDonald's and adding in a bunch of dressing, but that's not where we wanna get our calories from. And the salads that don't really have a lot of calories are lettuce with basically nothing else but just vegetables, which are really not gonna give you enough calories. And lettuce has almost no nutritional value. It's like drinking water. And so to use that as a meal makes no sense. Instead, if you're looking to build more muscle and lose fat, incorporate a salad with 30 to 40 grams of protein by adding in lean chicken, ground beef, or some other protein source that's gonna help you get closer to your protein goal throughout the day so that you can finally recomp and look the way that you want. And lastly is protein cereal. Now, there are some protein alternatives out there and really good protein bars that have enough protein per calorie to make sense. But now everything is slapped with a protein label, and one of those is protein cereal. It's gonna be filled with sugar and carbs and just gives you a little bit of protein. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be better than eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Fruit Loops. But at the end of the day, protein cereal is not gonna be a great meal or snack for you to get closer to your protein goal, to be able to feel the way that you want, perform the way that you want, or look the way that you want. So I would completely avoid protein cereals as a snack and go with some of the alternatives that I mentioned earlier. Now, if you like this video and you want to know the other foods that you should be incorporating instead of avoiding, you can watch that video here. It's a great resource for you guys to understand, hey, what do I need more of and what do I need to grab from the grocery store every week? Also, don't forget my Quit Tracking Macros ebook, entirely free below. If you're ready to quit tracking macros, lose fat, and build muscle, this is for you. Lastly, I created a body recomp masterclass that goes over from beginning to end how you in the next 60 days can lose fat and build muscle at the same exact time. And it's very easy to incorporate and done very simply into your life if you check this video out, take some notes, and start to get to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.